Hello, gamers. Developer? Hi. We're gaming. We're gaming. Did it put my thing in here? What the heck? Ayo. What's up, dude?
Not much.
Slay.
Chilling, getting ready for my exams tomorrow.
Ew.
Oh yeah, dude, one of them's on cognitive neuroscience, and I'm shitting my pants.
Oh.
It's actually really as difficult as it sounds, because all that means is just anything involving your nervous system and or consciousness. So, like, technically, the nerves that make your arm move are under this umbrella, if you want to get real technical with it. So, it's actually not as complicated as it sounds.
Okay. But that's still like, oh.
It's still bad. It's just not.
It's
a
not
little less bad.
Yeah.
Although, I will not be telling my mom that fact. That way, whenever I'm busy studying for an exam, I can just say cognitive neuroscience and she'll leave me alone.
Fair enough. The bot didn't put my stream, which I am a little bit sad about, but that's okay because I can just
imagine your own child defying your wishes.
No, it's not my bot. It's just a bot.
I mean, you made the only bot. Oh, and I'm not stuttering. I swear, I'm not.
I made the only bot ever.
Yeah. I was trying to do funny, and instead I start stuttering. I threw.
It happens. I'm doing a prompt thing. I'm not doing the official, like, Inktober prompt thing, because fuck that. But,
What is the prompt this year? Ava didn't sound too happy about it.
I don't know. I wasn't vibing with it, so I just used a different prompt sheet, and I'm like, yeah. So I'm doing a different one. Because I was looking at the prompts, and I was just like, I don't want to. So I won't, because you can't make me.
Dad, I don't want to.
I had a sketch for what I wanted to do. I did it on my phone last night. Okay, so I'm doing this prompt sheet. And so the first day's prompt is Ticket to Nowhere, and I was gonna try to do an omori thing, but like indirectly. And there's this one scene where you're on like a train, and the lights go dark, and then there's a bunch of shadow people there, and there's also like this weird deer thing. And so I wanted to try doing something like that. And I'm trying to challenge myself and use like a little bit of perspective, but I also wanted it to be like kind of warped looking, like it's not like very strictly linear perspective, something perspective.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try my hand at it, but I don't do a lot of perspective stuff to begin with, so it's gonna be a little choppy, I think. But that's okay. I was rocking with this design I had last night, but also I'm kind of like, I don't know how well it's working right now. Because this... I don't think I'm rocking with these lines in particular. So do my little box. So that's gonna be the back of the train. And then I want it to kind of wiggle a little bit. I don't... What did I do last night? I didn't even have my little rectangle. Yeah, I'm a characters guy. I think maybe this should go out a little bit more. The warp tool literally exists.
No way.
Dude.
That's crazy, my brother in Christ.
I showed my coworker the my coworker was talking about how much he hates Subway the other day, and then all I could think about was the dudes be like, I hate Subway, my brother in Christ, you made the sandwich. Okay, so let's do this. Start with our basics and then break it a little bit. So, let's make it a little bigger, actually. I changed my mind. Let's make it a little bigger. Because there's going to be more in the train than just, door. So let's do this. So we're going to use these lines instead of these stupid baby lines that we made over here. Screw these lines in particular. Get out of here, you know?
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, I hate lines.
I hate
This-
waiting in the room, but Ayo. Got him.
Yo, I'm on... Aw, thank you, buddy. 5 viewers? Who are you
Hey,
people? Welcome in if you're new. Feeling a little nervous all of a sudden. Who pinged me? Someone pinged me?
Don't be intimidated, just keep drawing.
Oh, the ping worked. The ping worked. Okay. It was just a little slow. Okay. Oh, I appreciate you guys stopping in. Okay. Mark, I'm a little intimidated. What am I doing? And we're gonna put that on a different layer because I don't want this to warp that much. I don't want this to warp that much. That'll be its own can of worms. What am I doing? That's not how you warp things. We're gonna go like this, and we're gonna press the warp button, and then, oh, maybe the perspective would be... No, because that'll still keep it in linear. And linear is for nerds. By that, I'm, Okay, I don't think this is gonna give it the effect I want. I mean, a little bit, maybe.
I think what this channel needs is a gimmick. I think we need like, you think you need to do like Fred It Fridays or something.
Maybe.
Little pizzazz.
A little drip, a little pizzazz. Because I want this to be... I think this should be smaller because I do want it to be, like, further away, I think. I think that's the move. And then... I want it... Oh. think it should go like out more, maybe. Oh, I just work here. How did I do this yesterday? Let's just put this on our canvas. Oh, that's big. Okay. Large image. Just putting a little note there. I know what it means, but that doesn't mean you know what it means. Actually, I had the floor plan kind of over here. Oh, my microwave going off right now.
It's always a terrifying thing whenever one of my friends like sends like a picture of just like their face and like, oh, that's what I impulse spot, and it's like, okay, is it the press on nails? Is it the earrings? Is it? It's like, I don't know.
You just respond with the, oh, it looks so good. No idea what it is.
No, because I want to know what they're talking.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing to happen though.
I love it when I love it when you I love it when
I don't like it.
Ender Dragon.
Ender dragons. Whoa.
Imagine dragons. Ender
Dragon. Try not to sound morbidly depressed. Challenge.
Yeah, I'm working 7 days a week. What about it?
Oh yeah. So I've done what I was gonna. At some point during your shift, I will be bothering you.
That's it. That's epic.
Not just for the trip, but just to bother you in general too, because it would be funny.
It would be pretty funny. No, I genuinely love it when buddies pull up.
I love nothing more than harassing my friends at their places of employment.
Yes. It's always funny when my spirit coworkers come into Dunkin' while I'm there. I never know what to do. Because it's like, it's down the road, and like people just like stop at Dunkin', you know? But
Yeah.
they come into my store, and then I'm like, oh my god! And it's not like they don't know I work there, because it's like one of the 3 things I talk about ever. Honestly, me working at Starbucks comes up there like a lot, like a surprising amount. So they just talk about Starbucks, and I'm like, oh my god, I used to work there. So many of my coworkers have just like worked at Dunkin' before. It's crazy, but none of them were at my store. But like I would be like, oh yeah, I'm at Dunkin' down the road, and then they'd be like, oh, I used to work at Dunkin', or I used to manage at Dunkin', and then they would always be like, yeah, that sucks. It's pretty funny.
A little goofy.
It's a little goofy. Maybe even a little whimsical.
I love using the word whimsical wrong.
Yeah, it's very fun.
I was so sad because I always wanted to make it a point to never learn the word whimsical meant and just use it anyways. But my intro to fiction professor, just on a whim, brought up what it meant for no reason. Like, it wasn't in the book we were reading or anything. Like, She's been like, oh, does anyone know what whimsical means? And then she brought it up. It's like, why?
It's,
How dare you fucking educate me?
it's like I pay for this. So what does it mean?
So it's kind of like, God, it's really funny because even so, I'm gonna have a hard time defining it because I'm stupid and words hurt. But,
That's okay.
no, but it's like, you know, just like doing something just like, you know, without really thinking it through, like, you know, like on a whim, just kind of doing it.
On a whimsical.
Yeah. Yeah, I've used most of the word in the definition. I'm so big brain intelligent. This is why I'm not an English major.
Fair enough. So it's like when they take a whim from The Sims, and then they make a popsicle out of it. They like they put it in the freezer and like put a stick on it, and like it tastes kind of bad, but like that's okay.
So true.
Yeah, I don't really know what the inside of a train looks like. Having been on a train before, I don't know what a train looks like.
I have never been on a train because I'm too cool for that.
Hmm.
I've just never been in an area that has them. Like, I always feel really bad when my friends is like, "Oh my god, want to go to the city?" And I'm just like, "No, I kind of hated it the one time I was there."
Fair. Overstimulating.
Yeah, it's a little much.
Yeah. Especially for if it's for like a big thing like Pride. And it's like I do enjoy it like conceptually, but it's so you know.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for Charlie last year when they went with us to
What
Pride.
happened to Charlie?
They just they ran out of energy at some point, and then we were trying to go home, and then we had to figure out the subway system, and we went the wrong way, and then, just at some point it was just they were just not having a good time, and I felt so bad.
It's just how the map flops sometimes.
Yeah. Flop era. Dude, we got a mop at Spirit, and I hate it so much. I hate the mop with burning passion, dude. Not. It's so stupid. Like it's like one of those mops that like it has like a top part, and then it's got the the mop part, and then it has a little bottom part in plastic, and then you have to wring it out yourself by like twisting this little part up here, and then you have to manage the little twisty part and the pole, because the pole, like the handle, goes with the bottom part, and then the twisty part goes for the top part over here that holds the mop, and then you have to wring it out, but the bottom part like comes off a lot, and so you can't wring it out, and then it also smells bad, and
Sounds like fun.
I love retail. Every day I'm surprised by like how low the Spirit expectations are, because I'm just so used to fast food where you just do everything at once, and then in
Yeah.
retail it's just like there's really not that much to do other than like stock things and like ring people out. Like I'm sure that'll change once it gets busier, but like oh no.
You're gotta be one of the stores of all time.
Dude, for real. It has to be. Okay. The train in Omori doesn't look anything like the train I've taken before. So I'm just kind of guessing a little bit. I feel like the train in Omori looks more like a subway than like a train. Because the trains I've been on have all had like little seats and like booths. Not that they didn't have seats. It would be like booth seats. Like there would be like a chair that faces this way, like that's up against the window, and then there would be another chair that could fit like 2 or 3 people, and then they would be facing each other, and then there would be another one. But in Amori, it's just kind of a bunch of seats just pressed against the walls of the train facing the other side of the train. And I feel like that's more reminiscent of a subway.
I heard all of that. I don't know how to respond to it.
Fair enough. I'm just saying. I'm just saying words, dude. I'm putting triangles up here. They're the little triangle things you can hold on to when there's no seats. I should put poles too. Ugh. I think I drew a train once. That was pretty crazy. I think I'll try to have the windows be about this far apart. That makes sense to me. And then it's not all windows, so I think maybe window can be like about there. Train windows are big, but it's also not all window, So I think, and then this could be the doorway. Oh, and then they also have like poles out here, so I think a pole like right there, and then a pole right there, and then just do a pole right here. Yeah, I'm not doing line art for this. I think if I did line art for this, I would actually die. I mean, I might have to for some of the details, but that's a problem for future me.
So true.
And I'm gonna be like, who put all these poles here? I hate this. And you're gonna be like, oh. Am I got Undertale music? Oh, and they usually have lights up here. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Hey, once I'm done with Donkey, I'm gonna have a lot more time to stream.
That's true. What are you gonna do after Spirit ends, though?
I think I'm gonna try to transfer into a Spencer's because I think that's something I can do. If not, I can just apply and be like, oh yeah, I did pretty good at Spirit, and then I can put like my manager as like a referral or something. Because my manager likes me. She's pretty epic. She has green hair, and she's just like me. She's just like me for real.
Like me, for real, for real.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Kim from Spirit on my gender board.
No.
I've drawn a lot of lines. I feel like at some point I'm gonna forget what the lines mean.
No, surely not. Me in lecture for the 12th detail in a row. Yeah, I'll remember that.
Yeah, I'll remember
Let
this.
me write this down.
It's like, I don't know if you're seeing what's on my screen.
No, I'm looking.
There's a lot going on. And it's like if I look at it for a second, I can figure it out. But like also, it's all the same color, and there's just a whole lot going on. Hi, Shoddy. Shoddy wanted attention. Okay. I should probably look up a reference of the omori train. That might be a good idea.
No, that's cheating.
Okay. I'm not super worried about it being like inaccurate to the train, because I'm like, it's literally a, it's yeah, you know, literally an RPG Maker game. Like it's there's not that much to go off of, especially since you can only see one side of the train and it's not in a 3D space or anything. I'm just putting this up here for a color reference. And then I don't want this box here. It's holding me back. And then I think maybe I should do. I'm gonna make the background this color for now. I don't do a lot of backgrounds, just in general, honestly, but I don't do a lot of backgrounds, especially like this, so I'm like a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Hello. That's an ugly color. Dude, if you were a color, what color would you be?
Probably light blue, TBH. God, I didn't know you could just send Joy-Cons back to get repaired for free. So Nintendo about to receive a box of 6 of them from me tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that's really funny.
Yeah. It's pretty epic. I think this purple needs to be a little bit more dull. I remember telling my roommate in college about the Joy-Con thing because they were like, my Joy-Cons are broken, and they said it just like that. And I was like, oh, you can send them back to Nintendo, they fix it. And they were like, what? And they got it done. It was great. and then they didn't have to use my Joy-Cons anymore. Not that I minded them using my Joy-Cons, but sometimes I wanted to use my Switch, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I had extra Joy-Cons. It really was not an issue ever.
Yeah, but yeah.
And also, I offered. Like, it wasn't like they... I had no quarrels with them. I don't think I'm mad about how this perspective is looking now. I think it looks good so far. I just remembered art boards are real.
What in the world is an art board?
It just lets you put things outside of your canvas in Photoshop.
Oh.
That's not all it is, but it lets you do that. And it also lets you have multiple canvases, like in a project, which is also pretty epic. It would be nice.
It's pretty epic.
Yeah. I always forget about them because I never use them because I always just have, you know, one thing on my thing at a time. There we go. Oh, I just never have to use them, so I just don't. Oh, fuck, that was my sketch layer. What? Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Dude, if you were a bagel, what kind of bagel would you be?
Everything bagel is too basic of an answer. I gotta think of something better. Better than that.
I feel like
Maybe
you
I'm not.
feel like you would be like a sesame bagel.
Why?
I don't know. It's not like the default answer, but it's also like it's a solid bagel. You know,
Yeah.
it's like it's good for variety, or maybe like a cinnamon raisin bagel.
Yeah.
Cinnamon raisin bagel is fun.
So true.
This has been a question I've been asking every single one of my coworkers. Activate Windows. No.
I want, like, I don't know who the biggest streamer on the platform is, but whoever it is, I want them for just, like, a solid, like, few days to have the activate Windows on their stream. I think that'd be really funny. Like, imagine, like, Mr. Blevins, like, in his whole stream, just has that in the corner.
Dude, Ninja himself.
Dr. Blevins.
Dude, I watched Jerma play Splatoon 3 recently. I think like yesterday or the day before, and he's actually cracked at it. Like,
Crack at it?
Jerma.
I was having a pretty bad day of Splatoon today because I got home and I was taking a little break from studying. I was playing Splatoon, and in the campaign I got some EXP up tickets to use. I'm like, I wanna level up. I'm gonna use some of those, and then I proceeded to immediately go on an 11 loss streak.
Oh my god, dude. I'm getting better at Splatoon 3, I think. Like, it's easier for me to kill people than it was in Splatoon 2. Or I just find it easier to do it now. I don't know. Something improvement.
I am getting whipped every game I play.
Hmm.
It's like, eesh.
What kind of weapon?
One day I'll stop being cringe and I'll start being keck.
It'll happen. Dude, I got a thing, so I should be able to stream Switch games now, but it doesn't. It's just so buggy. Like, it's so. I think it's because I don't have like a GPU, or not a GPU. I don't have a graphics card in my computer.
You don't?
No.
What?
I don't. I need one.
I thought graphics cards were needed for very basic function. Like as a guy who knows diddly squat about computers, I didn't know they even made computers without them. I didn't know that was a thing. TBH.
Well, I mean, my computer didn't come like pre-built or anything, so it didn't have I don't know. It's not like other computers. But it's like it runs okay. Like, I can do what I need to do. It's just a little slow. It's faster than my laptop, which I appreciate. Somehow, I don't know how it works, honestly. But I don't have like a proper graphics card. Or maybe it's a GPU. I don't know. I don't know anything. There's something that makes things go fast and I don't have it.
I really hope the cow dress fits, because if it does, I'm totally wearing it to campus on Halloween.
Let's go.
Give Garrett a stroke again.
It'd be pretty epic. If you do have to return it, I'm not sure if I have to be the one to return it or not. because they needed like my employee numbers and stuff for the discount, so I'm not sure if I have to be the one to return it. I'll ask my manager tomorrow, just in case. Just so I know, because I'm just curious.
I wouldn't imagine, because like, why would they need for me to prove that I'm like a person that, like, if they see the receipt, like, what does it matter, you know?
Yeah.
But you know, better to know.
Yeah. That's a question for Kim tomorrow. What song is this? Game. I love Persona. Sometimes when I'm listening to this playlist of just every soundtrack ever, I like to try to guess which song I guess which game each song is from, and it's always funny because I'm always wrong. Like I'm like, I think this song might be from Coffee Talk. No, it's from Persona 5.
You're dawning. I love Persona 5. It's got to be one of the video games.
It is one of them for sure. I never finished Persona 5. What was it? Royal? Whichever one they released on Switch. I started it, and it was. I didn't dislike it. I think there was a part where I just got stuck and then I gave up. And I never opened it again. I have so many games on my Switch that I'm just like, oh yeah, I can stream these, and then because it's slow, I'm like, oh, I don't wanna. Like I tried playing Splatoon on the thing before Splatoon 3 came out. I was trying to play Splatoon 2, and it just wasn't working. Where it was working, it was just so laggy that I could not play. Zero play.
No. I want all of the play.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
I'm a player. Why does every site that has like videos known to man insist that I want to watch Breaking Bad?
Because it's funny.
Jesse, I'm feeling dysphoric. We need to cook estrogen, Jesse.
Not the estrogen burger.
I dig that everyone just decided that that was the food of estrogen.
I don't know, but I like it.
I think it's funny.
I also think it's funny.
You should me as the last person that would want an estrogen burger, though.
Yeah. Dude, I was eating estrogen burgers for like 19 years. It sucked. What's the testosterone equivalent of an estrogen burger?
I don't know. Based syrup?
True. I mean, when I did take testosterone patches instead of the gel, I did call it my sauce packet.
I don't know what the testosterone equivalent is. I don't know if there is one. Because like I think everyone just me an estrogen because estrogen is objectively the funnier hormone.
Oh, it is. 100% it is.
People claim women aren't funny. Curious.
If you were a meal at McDonald's, which meal would you be?
TBH gotta be that McChicken, alright? Like, you know, it's not the most, it's not the most extravagant thing. It's not gonna meet all your needs, like, it's not gonna fill you up all the way, but you know what? It's a reliable choice. You know,
True.
like, you'll never be disappointed with a McChicken.
Yeah, especially because of McChicken, it's so much more affordable in comparison to like the other sandwiches that they have at McDonald's. It's like like the McChicken, it's not a bad sandwich. Like it's pretty good.
Like they have better things on the menu, but for your buck, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
all right.
Like you can't
so
be just.
I am the McChicken.
You can't go wrong with a McChicken, I think.
Which one would you be?
I think. I think I might be a double quarter pounder with cheese.
Explain.
I don't know. People assume I want bacon on things, and I don't.
Welcome to being a man. Only noticeable difference in your life.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah. Oh wow, this drawing looks a lot more cooler toned on my laptop than on my computer screen. I think the McChicken is a really good answer.
So do I. But it was my answer, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My coworkers and I at Dunkin' have just been asking a bunch of like random questions like that to each other, and it's fun. Like earlier today, one of the questions was if you were an obscure liquid that's not supposed to be there in the store, which would you be?
That's like when I worked at the nursing home, me and Roy would have stupid like hypotheticals we'd ask each other back and forth and go about in the kitchen bothering people about. And I remember the one that caused like the most uproar for like multiple shifts for everybody was the whole chair hypothetical.
Hmm.
So essentially, how it works is the upside here is you get the ability to shapeshift, right?
Mhm.
Freely, however you want, no strings attached, except this one string. The one string being you once at some point in every 3-month interval, randomly, you don't know when, you will turn into an indestructible chair for an hour, and you can do nothing about it. You are entirely aware aware of what's happening around you, but you are just a chair. But what I mean about it happening randomly once every 3 months is basically, let's say you take the power on January 1st.
Mhm.
Between January 1st and March 1st, at some point in that time frame, you are going to become a chair. You don't know when, but then, so let's say you became a chair on, like, February 1st. You know damn well you will never turn into a chair again until March 1st. Once March 1st happens, then the 3-month window opens again.
Hmm.
So then you turn into a chair in May. You're good again. You know you're not going to turn into a chair until the 3-month period's up and the new one begins. So you know you're good till June.
Mm.
Do you take the power?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. But we're in the minority for this question. Because it sounds like you're an indestructible chair. There were a bunch of other arguments like, oh, like what if you're like driving, you turn into a chair? And I'm like, but if you can turn into anything, why on earth would you need to drive? And like, if you need to get anything like extremely important done, like a wedding or whatever, it's like wait till like a time where you turn into a chair, like 3 months, like really early in the 3 months. It's like, you know, you turn into a chair like January 2nd. Like that's the 3 months you do all your really important shit.
Yeah. Will people see you turn into? Can people witness you turning into a chair?
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, that complicates things a little bit for me, I think. Like, I'd still do it, but... So I'm like... Because I just imagine, like, if I were to turn into a chair once every 3 months at random, I feel like I would want to spend a lot of time in, like, I don't know, a place where you would expect a chair to be. And then once it happens, I would just stop going for 3 months and then I start going again. But if
See,
other
what I
people
would
can
do-
see it, that would make me be, like, a little bit quick. Because I'm like, if I could just go into, like, a McDonald's and loiter there every so often and hope that I turn into a chair. But, like, I mean, there's going to be other people there, too. So they're just going to witness me turn into a chair. I don't know what they'll do. I mean, I will be an indestructible chair for an hour.
Yeah,
but...
like you nothing, like you can't die when you're in the chair, but you are very aware of what's going on around you.
Yeah. Can I still feel pain as the chair?
You know, just for shits and giggles, yeah. Just for laughs, absolutely.
I don't know, because, like...
I would still do
I feel like, yeah, I think I would still do it regardless, but...
I feel like for us, there's also this sheer feature of, like, the dysphoria can just go away.
Yeah. Dude, I can't be dysphoric if I'm a chair.
Well, no, I mean with the shapeshifting.
I know. I know. But, like, in that hour where I'm a chair, I can't feel dysphoric. I can feel pain, but I can't feel dysphoria.
But it also like it's like the good ending is just to become a chair really early in the cycle. It's gotta like suck if you're being really careful and then it happens on like the last day.
God, that would suck.
Yeah, nah. I remember we both really did like when we turned the hypothetical into a bit more randomous, because when it was just like, oh, you turn into a chair once every 3 months, the answer was easy, like, oh yeah, just have nothing important going on that day, you know?
You can't choose it.
But now that you can't choose, then we changed hypothetical so you don't know like when it's gonna happen, and like it adds a layer of complexity, you know?
Mm-hmm. I feel like if you could shapeshift, you could very easily be able to have like a job that you wouldn't have to like, I don't know. You would be able to get a job where you could work around the chair thing, I feel like maybe you wouldn't have to be somewhere at a specific time. So I feel like that could also be good in addition to the chair situation.
The alternative is you fucking assassinate Jeff Bezos. And
Ooh,
you take his place.
ooh. Or you could just impersonate Jeff Bezos. Or
Well,
you
he
need
kind of
to...
well, he kind of needs to be out of the picture.
yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah.
Talking about assassinating Jeff Bezos on his own platform.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Twitch is gonna like that one.
Yeah, sorry, gods above it. Won't have it again. It was a joke. We can't actually shapeshift. We're not actually gonna do it.
We're not gonna turn into chairs.
That's the part they're worried about.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like with the shapeshifting, you could literally just turn into Bigfoot and just live in the woods. And then once you become a chair, then you can, you know, transform into like a person again and just go enter society for fun.
I end up really enjoying being a chair to the point where like I spend a lot of time willingly turning into a chair.
You turn into a chair just for funsies, and then you realize you can't turn back for an hour.
Yeah. It's like, alright, well that was fun.
Oh no.
Hey Lois, I'm a chair.
What would you default to shapeshifting into? What would be your default form?
Either a hunkier man than I am now, or I could be very pretty. Or if I'm feeling silly, a goose.
I feel like a goose would be pretty fun. You just yell at people. It's great.
Oh,
chase people around in the park.
Only when I'm chilling with the fellas, though.
Yeah. It's just a quirky party trick.
Yeah.
Yo, check this out. Turns into a chair. Dude, I would turn into an Among Us character.
Dude, if you did that, I would turn into not your friend.
It'd be pretty funny. Yeah, I'm still not over the fact that the first person that asked me about Among Us costumes at Spirit was the guy that does my car repairs.
Yeah. That's so good.
Oh my god. It's like, oh, we don't have Among Us costumes, I'm sorry.
What am I supposed to tell my boy?
That's pretty much what he was like. I mean, he was nice about it, but like, he was like, oh, no Among Us costumes. And I was like, we have astronaut helmets. I know that people would get like they would choose the color for, and they would get like a little skin suit for it, and then they would put the helmet on, and then they would just be Among Us that way. But we don't have like the big. He pulled out like a picture of like the Among Us inflatable costume, and I was like, yeah, man, we don't have that. I'm sorry.
Please, it's for my boy.
He needs to be Among Us.
It's all he's ever wanted.
I'm throwing on this pole.
I guess I never thought about the whole job thing, because you know I definitely want to do it morally while I was shaping. Like I wouldn't want to like be like immoral, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just like, damn, what would I do to like make money that like wouldn't be so bad about like the chair thing wouldn't like immediately screw me over.
Dude, just sell pictures of Bigfoot, turn into Bigfoot.
Oh my god, that's so great.
That's what I would do, at least.
I could go down like the OnlyFans route.
True. Bigfoot OnlyFans.
Well, I kind of meant it.
I
Like,
know.
separate from Bigfoot. No, I know. But, I mean,
I'm just thinking about Bigfoot. I would just become a full-time Twitch streamer and be like, "Hey, yo, guys, check this out." Turns into a chair. What kind of chair would you turn into?
you know, I'm gonna leave it up to like, I'm gonna leave it up to the shapeshifter's choice, but it has to be like within reason.
Can I be a
Like,
gaming chair?
Yes. Like you can't turn into like a full sofa.
Yeah.
But like any like single person seat that doesn't take up like an ungodly amount of room.
Can I turn into a beanbag chair?
No.
Okay.
I'm thinking like, you know, like it's gotta have like at least like legs and like a backrest and shit.
Yeah,
And fit like one person.
I see. Yeah. Fair enough. Can you choose what kind of chair you turn into beforehand?
Well, you kind of just have to have it, and my thought here is you kind of just gotta have it in mind. Like, you can't choose, like, when you're turning into a chair, but, like, whatever chair, like, you wanted to, like, be, will be, like, the chair you turn into next time sort of deal, you know?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
I
We're
can
going
see...
down this rabbit.
I know. I'm like, I can see why this caused so much uproar at the nursing home.
There's a lot to think about.
Yeah. There's so many different aspects to just think about. It's a very good hypothetical.
Am I a pretty chair?
Would I be a boy chair or a girl chair?
Just for you, boy chair.
Okay.
Everyone
If it
else
was a
is
girl
also,
chair, if it was a girl chair, I'd say no.
Like, there's no difference, but, like, every time someone looks to the chair, they just use she, her pronouns.
Yeah.
Like, just for no reason.
Oh, hey, look, check out this chair. I'm gonna take a seat on it real quick.
I really like her.
Man, I wish she was a human. Oh my god. Hours up. So at the end of the hour, would you just shapeshift into whatever you were beforehand?
Whatever you're trying to shapeshift into, you can. It's kind of like, you know, your ability's, like, paralyzed in the moment, like, you're unchaired, like, you get the keys back, so...
Will you
like,
know when the hour's over?
Yeah, you will intuitively know when the hour's up.
Ah, okay.
Like, nothing needs to tell you, you just know.
Uh-huh.
Like, something in your soul tells you.
And it's like, you could stay a chair, but you're not going to.
No longer obligated.
Yeah. If you want to stay a chair, you can. You don't have to. These poles are hurting my feelings.
Would you like the chair hypothetical?
It's a very interesting hypothetical.
You can thank Roy for that one. Roy's the genius that cooked that one up.
God.
Next time I tell him, next time I hear from him, I'll tell him you liked it.
Mm. I'll have to bring it up next Silly Sunday to Spencer and Jess. See their thoughts. My god, next Sunday is gonna be my last Silly Sunday at Duncan.
No!
I can't believe this. I'm gonna cry on Silly Sunday. Not this Silly Sunday, next one.
Yes.
Yeah, I was at work earlier, and it was just me and Jess for a little bit, and because Spencer didn't come in until like 7, but Jess was opening and it was baking, so we were there for a while before he was there, and Jess was like, I'm not feeling super great. I'm gonna ask Spencer when he gets here if I can go home, and then she was like worried that Spencer would get mad at her when he would never get mad at anyone ever. Um, anyway, but she was like, "Oh, he's gonna get mad at me. He's gonna say no, I can't go home." And I was like, he literally would. And then when Spencer came in, he was also not feeling well, and so when he came in, we were like, "Oh my god, hi Spencer," and Spencer just kind of like gave like a very low effort wave and looked absolutely miserable, and I was like, "Oh no." She was able to go home. I got very scared though because they're my two Silly Sunday buddies. Silly Sunday does not exist without them.
It simply couldn't.
It simply couldn't. They're my silly buddies. They're my silly partners. They're
your silly slimes in crime.
They're my silly slimes in crime, and but they both looked absolutely miserable like this morning. And then, we were all chatting, and I was just like, "You guys are so solemn. This is like solemn Sunday. It's so silly." And and then Jess looked like she was gonna cry, and I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't mean it. I was, I was joking. But I don't. There was some kind of, I don't even know what it was. I immediately just like became incredibly silly. Like I was like cracking jokes left and right because I was just like, I cannot stand to see you guys not silly. We're having a silly Sunday, damn it.
That's pretty good. I like that story.
And I was hanging out in the back after my shift because, it was silly Sunday. And, I usually hang out at Dunkin' for a bit after my shifts if the right people are there. And the right people were there, so I was hanging out at Dunkin' after my shift. And I was just like on a little stool in the back. And then Spencer, it was walking past me, and he was just like, I think it'd be really funny if you just like pulled out like a huge blunt right now. And I was like, we have those at Spear.
Blunts are what you're known for.
Yeah, me and my drug usage.
Reminds me of the time that I was talking to Brandon, and I was just talking. Oh, we were in high school at the time, and I was just like, God, I wouldn't even know where to like get a drug if I wanted one. And then him and his friends said, just because you said a drug, we believe you.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was just such a notable moment in my life.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. Dude, I miss Brandon. I haven't seen him in so long.
Dude, this week is gonna be really tough for me, so I won't be able to. But like next week or something, one of these days when I'm off school or something, or not off school, but like one of my like lighter days, we gotta squat up.
Yeah, this week is also, I'm working a lot this week too, so I probably couldn't do this week regardless. Or I mean, I would, but it would just suck.
Yeah, I get you.
What fucking song is this? It has words. Oh my god, Toby Fox. I love Toby Fox. I've been thinking about Deltarune a lot lately. I gotta replay it. I also need to play Omori again. But also I have so many games that I haven't even played yet that I'm like, I should play those games first. But I'm like, I want to replay Omori. I want to replay Deltarune. I want to replay Night in the Woods. I want to replay every game ever. I think Deltarune would be the best to just replay, just because it's a lot quicker than Omori. Like, it's still like, you know, like a 7-hour commitment, but like,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, Toby Fox. These poles are not consistent lengths away from each other, and I don't care that much. I care a normal amount.
Why does Dream look a little bit like James? I hate it.
Wait, did he do his face reveal?
Apparently.
Hold on. Opening Twitter. Put the mask back on. Trending. Trending with Shane Dawson. Is that... Oh. Oh, he does look like James.
Fucking hate it.
Dude.
What happened to Clayton Ray Huff? No, don't tell me everyone was bullying him for nothing. Man, this poor guy.
Oh no. Oh my god, I glanced at Allie's stream, but she's doing the same thing I'm doing. Oh shit, where's stream? There it is. Okay.
Amy, stop! You're showing your Discord.
He's like, we're proud of you. I feel ill. Dude, he's literally some guy. He's just a guy. Put the mask back on.
Best comment to that.
So funny. And I like the one where it's just mad bad.
Well, I am in for a world of pain tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
But it's been real. I'll see you tomorrow, and maybe after I'm done with hell on Monday and Tuesday, I'll have to talk to Brandon and see if we can set something up.
Alrighty.
Alright,
Okay.
it's been real, Slimeball.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye, chat.
And this when Mark was here. That's so silly. God. I don't know what I expected him to look like, honestly. Not the body discovery music. Playing the woods music. I feel like this should be more like this. And this bowl should just cease to exist. Just a little bit. I need to change the nib on this pen, but I don't know where my extras are. I lost the little holder that came with my tablet for the pen. And it's somewhere, maybe. But it could also not be somewhere. It could have simply despawned. I feel like this pole, not this pole, this pole needs to be more like that. And go like there. Does that make more sense? So I feel like that would also make more sense for the gap between these two poles. I think that might be the move. Man, I do not want to shade this. I also have to make these look like seats somehow. gonna say it's Persona 4. Nope. Ultra Despair Girls. This is Persona 5. I'm saying this because it has words in it. It's the same song. Oh my god, okay. Dude. I don't know why this song reminds me of the song from Undertale where it's like, can you really call this a hotel? I didn't receive a mint on my pillow or anything. I think it fits. Ocean man, take me by the hand, bring me to the land that you understand. Huh?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.